So Roger Bloodwotrh with Tomasz Adamek in Poland 8 weeks before a fight with Artur Szpilka. How this 8 weeks will look like for Tomasz and you?
Well, you know, it's important. I thought it was important to come over here, because he needs to get acclimated to the food and time change, and just the way things are done here. Because you know he's been living in the States, and it's a little bit different there. So we decided to come over early, get acclimated, so when the fight came, there'd be no excuses.
Tomasz, after defeat with Klitschko, said that the time difference that he came.
Well, that was a bad camp. We had a camp in the Catskills, and the hurricane came through, destroyed the camp. We went back and we worked a few more weeks in Jersey City. Then we came over here only 10 days before the fight, and that was the biggest mistake. He had nothing in the ring. His legs were dead.
But do you think it was a key factor that he came to Poland too late?
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
And it had nothing to do that Klitschko was far better fighter?
Yeah, well, he's a good fighter, but when you come in like that, you never saw Thomas just stand in front of somebody like he did. He couldn't move. He didn't move left. He didn't move right. He didn't do anything, and you could feel it coming because when he got here, he was tired. You know, it's just you have to be where you're going to fight.
Okay, last time before Adamek Klitschko fight, I asked you, is it not too early for Adamek as a heavyweight to fight Klitschko now? I want to ask you, is it not too early for Szpilka to fight Adamek?
We're going to find out. You know, we'll find that out November 8th. Szpilka's a tough kid. He'll come to fight, and I think it's going to be a very exciting fight. I think there's going to be a big crowd. You might have the same atmosphere as a heavyweight championship fight. You know, if the people turn out, it'll be an electric fight.
Do you think that Brian Jennings showed the blueprint how to beat Szpilka, or Szpilka could change in the last few months?
That's the thing I was going to say. In that fight, Brian Jennings showed the blueprint how to win that fight. But if Szpilka changes what he does, then Thomas will have to fight differently. You know, that's why you can never say, okay, I watch this fight, I know what he's going to do, because when a guy gets in the ring, he may not do that.
How Tomasz is dealing with southpaws?
We will find out November 8th.
Last fight he had against southpaw, it was Chad Dawson, I think. As a heavyweight, he didn't face it.
No, he's fought some heavyweight southpaws. I can't think. I don't know if Fast Eddie Chambers is a southpaw or not.
No, but he switched.
But yeah, he switched up, and then I can't think of the guy's name he fought. He's beat him twice on a split decision, but he's a southpaw also. Cunningham, yeah. So you know he's had some experience, but every southpaw is different. You know, we'll see what Szpilka brings to the fight.
Main factor in this fight is experience for Tomasz?
It could be. You know, it could be. It's always good to have experience. But I always like to remind people that Spinks beat Muhammad Ali in his 7th fight. You know, so you never know. You never know what's going to happen.
Is there a reason why a fighter should not want Olympic-style drug testing before a big pay-per-view fight?
Well, it's a pain in the butt. You know, you got people running around. You know, it's not really necessary because they test you at the fight anyway.
Okay, but do you know that before Pacquiao fights, before Mayweather fights, they do?
Pacquiao didn't have one, did he?
No, he agreed.
Pacquiao didn't have one, did he? Because he didn't fight Mayweather, did he?
But before his last fight against Brandon Rios got caught on that.
No. Brandon Rios got caught afterwards, not before.
So
that's why they had the fight.
So do you think it's not necessary to show the people I'm clean? I have nothing to hide.
What is it going to do? You know, if you go to the fight and you turn up dirty, then that's another thing. But it doesn't mean anything.
Do you think it's a big distraction when guys from the commission came to the training camp and they request the test?
Well, yeah, it's always a distraction because they always come in unannounced, you know, and I've never had to deal with that, you know, as a trainer, because my fighters are always clean, so I never had to deal with it. But I know guys that have, and it's a distraction because, you know, they want to come in and make a big show and everything. So I don't think too much of it. Because honestly, in the Olympics, almost everybody's doing something, you know, and they don't catch them. So unless you're dumb, you're not going to get caught, I think. I think a lot of times guys use that for an excuse, you know, just to. I think Pacquiao used it for an excuse not to fight Mayweather.